Hello everyone, this is Rose with Brooks Price Action. I'm going to do a quick end of day review for September 23rd, Monday price action. Um, just uh, just to see what's going on the higher time frames. So let's take a look at the monthly first. Monthly is I mean it's continuation. Bulls trying to get new highs and trying to get to the measured move targets, and bears want to trap the bulls and bring price back down. So maybe a double top neckline area and a moving average. But this month we still have a good this week and the following Monday, the 30th. So bears really need to show up and really turn this monthly bar bearish if they really want to sell. So that doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but we'll see. It's too early. So we do have is on the weekly is last week closed rather bullish with a upper wick rather sizable. So some bears in the market due to these highs, but bulls are still in control. So that being the buy signal bar is bulls try to continue to buy, but today end up being a inside day. Tomorrow it might be wanting to test the Friday's high is, I'm sorry, this is actually weekly, so the last week's high. And I don't know if this week is going to keep going up there. Not sure, but we're an inside bar at the highs. Bears trying to get a double top and they want to keep selling, but where are the bear bars? So the daily chart needs to print a bunch of bear bars to turn this bar into a bear bar. And but right now it's inside doji at the top, so we might be trying to get follow through and make a new high. I do have a trend line here. If the bears do show up, we're definitely going to come down to this trend line. On the daily, we have a bunch of dojis at the top, and we made it is new high, but a double top right here. So again, we need strong bear bars to trap the bears. Well, it looks like trap the bulls. Looks like the bulls are already trapped here, but we really need to start printing strong bear bars in order to come down to the moving average. Along the way, we do have a breakout test area, so that area is probably going to want to hold. And without having consecutive bear bars or consecutive bear days, I'm not sure how the bears are going to move this down. So we shall see how this turns out. Bulls want to continue to go higher. They see higher prices, but okay. So is on the Globex session, we had a large actually range, which was around like 37, 38, maybe almost 40 points. And we opened up and test these Globex high, but a failed breakout, and the market came down, made a double top on the 15-minute chart. We're in a trading range, so this area is holding. Got a neckline here. Bears try to sell. They got a failed breakout. I had these trend lines actually drawn pre-market before 9:30 open, and I told everyone if we start to come down with a double top and a failure to break out as bullish from the Globex high, we're going to test this trend line, and then everyone should buy the bounce, because that bounce is going to probably go back and test the highs again. So we do have a wedge here. Bulls are trying to squeeze out tomorrow, and the bears are trying to sell. They see a double top lower high, and they want to break this trend line and come down to this trend line. So a lot of uncertainty today. Friday was ended up becoming a kind of like a trending trading range right here. So I told everyone on Friday, be careful buying, because this is pretty strong. If we do test there, and the bulls actually failed to close this gap, we're going to come down. So that put us into a trading range. And at the end of the day, we try to buy again. We kind of closed the gap, but I guess we did. So this is a pullback. So you could say this is a cup, the pendle, another cup handle. So the bulls are trying to break out to the upside on Monday. So we do have right here is, bears were here, so you could see that we had a reaction to that sell zone. But really, I was more interested in this bar right here and its body. So I'm gonna draw that, and you can see right here, bar one, okay, opened up bearish, closed on its mid level. It's not all that bearish at all. And then you're getting another bear bar, but it's an inside bar and followed by a bull bar. So if anyone have sold this, okay, I'm looking for a second leg down. I'm looking for right here. I'm looking for a 2R. I couldn't get my 2R there. But anybody sold the close of bar one, got a 1R, and that's it. So the market actually reversed back up. And it actually ended up testing the moving average, so that was just a 1R. When a second leg only gives me a 1R and then reverses and goes back and tests a bar one high or yesterday's high, this pink line, that tells me that we're back in a trading range, and the bear is actually trapped here. So you're in a trading range, small trading range at the open, and you're in a bigger trading range. So there are sellers up here. I said we're going to go test the bar one high, and we did, but trap traders will sell there, and they're going to bring price back down. Bulls are looking for a follow through, but these trap bears is maybe with the close of one, maybe sold bar two, maybe sold underneath three. I don't know why they would do that, but they did it anyway. So they are selling and they're trying to bring it back down to here or to the moving average. Market came down, so that's leg one, pulled back, maybe leg two here, and a pull back in a leg three. So we're trapping those bears once again, and at this time I'm buying. So I told everyone that I'm going to buy, and I'm going to look for the break of this area and then follow through further up high. So I actually met my targets, and my targets were here. Okay, so my targets were this right here, that, and that. Okay, so we've gotten all three of those targets. So I told everybody to trap, not trap, just scalp, because I don't think we're going to be able to get above. Now I did have a measured move target for this, but the market failed to go higher. So and then we started to come down, and that's because, so I'm expecting market to come back down to this mid-level of bar one, but we had a 1045, I think it was like a 945. So this ended up becoming the news bar, and I generally measure the news bar high or the entire range. So I'm going to measure that real quickly, and I'm looking for market to come back and test the news bar, which was 945 bar. Market keep coming back to the news bar, but can't seem to come down and tests its low, and it's keep bouncing. So this area is target, and I'm looking for sellers. So every time bears are selling, they're being rejected. Every time bears are selling, they're being rejected. But one thing that happened here was we started to have a double top here and a neckline. And I told everyone, if you're selling here, you really have to scalp here, because it's not for sure that the bears are going to be able to take out the neckline, which is 14 low. And when bears fail there, I told everyone, look for a second leg failure and look for buyers. So we had a second leg failure with 22, and the buyers showed up with 23. I'm buying. It's a good close above the moving average. At this point, I'm targeting the prior highs once again. I wanted to see the bulls actually break above 11, but okay, so here's a chance for them to do that, but where is the follow-through bull bar? So nothing's closing above or beyond the close of 29 bullish, and bears are showing up, so you have a double top there and a neckline 27. This time around, the bears are actually now able to sell. They're probably going to get a bear flag. So this is the bear flag I'm looking for. That's a trap with bar 32, and that's a flag right there. You can sell, and you should be looking for a 1R, 2R target. and market will come down, and this time you're getting a triple top, wedge top, 1, 2, 3. By the way, we had a wedge top right here, and then I told everyone we're going to test the bar 14 low. Bar 14 is closed, but maybe bar 6 is lows, or the bar 6 close. We did come down and test the bar 6 close because that was the second leg starting point, and the bar 15 open, bar 14 low was the third leg. So when you have a wedge there, we're going to test there, but we couldn't close below, so we're probably going to reverse and go back to the high. So now you have 1, 2, 3 wedge top, or you could say double top right there, highs, and you got a neckline again. This time the neckline is bar 20 low. And I said the same thing applies. So let's see if the bears can actually take out the bar 20 high. I'm sorry, bar 20 low. So we come down and took it for a while. So here's the first bear flag, and here's the second bear flag. I told everybody that I'm looking for this right here. I'm sorry, that's not it, is bar 20 low. So I'm running this trend line. So that was my target. We came very close, but I was also, you could have also just connect these lows and cut through 20. Then you could see we just test those and then we just bounce. So you could see that as the bears are selling, and I'm taking profits and I'm trying to swing this down, I had measured new targets. We came very, very close. Now, is job well done by bears? No, it's not. So we ended up testing the trend line. Trend line is liquidity, probably buyers there at the trend line, and the market reversed from the trend line with 34 and 43. So the limit buyers are waiting. There's a gap here that the bulls are trying to keep this gap open so that they can go long and get above moving average. At this point, I'm counting a spike, pullback, and channel down. So this is a bear flag, and I'm looking for 3 pushes, which I got with bar 34 low, bar 40 low, and bar 43 low. In the meantime, as we have a gap here, but we're in a trading range, most likely the bulls, if they reverse it, they're going to target this bear body, bar 33, and they're going to try to close that. But we need to see bars, consecutive bull bars stacking up. So I told everyone I'm looking for bulls to come in, and they did. So here is the third push down. Here is this third leg starting point, which is 41 high. We're definitely going to go there, but I said be careful. That's where the bears want a second entry short, double top at the moving average with 41 and 47 high. They got their double top and then they tried to sell it, but they failed. Why? Bar is 48 becoming a bull bar. But that's not how why they failed. You have 3 bull bars, 44, 45, 46. 3 bull bars, so it's sideways and up price actions expected. Look for a second leg up at the very least. Bar 48 inside bar 49 is your second leg up. Pullback is with bar 50 and then you get the third leg up. So now you can see that we're testing this gap area and we're closing that gap area, but we still have to overlap with bar 32. We finally overlap with bar 32 and you can see that this gap is closed. So now market is kind of a small pullback bull trend, but it's the worst you can see. So you could see that the bulls are buying the bear bodies, buying below the moving averages, buying strong bull closes, but not able to get good, back-to-back consecutive bull bars. So it's basically buy every pullback at the moving average, underneath the moving average, and whatnot. So I told everyone my new target, even though this was a good bear swing, but you're in a trading range and the gap is still open, this is going to reverse. So I no longer care for this. My target is now bar 29. So I want to see bulls buy, but I'm looking for really good buy signal buy. At the meantime, you have high 1, high 2, high 3, high 4, high 5. What is high 5? Basically, it's a bear flag. So bulls want to go up, but there's no such thing high 5, so it's probably going to sell and move underneath the moving average with 2 legs. Here's leg 1, pull back leg 2, and then I posted the encyclopedia, and I told everyone, look for buyers underneath the moving average, do not sell, because this is trying to get back to this where the bulls actually got stuck with the second leg, bar 29 this morning, and or late early afternoon. And you can see right here, I also posted that encyclopedia and the chart, and I said the bar 29, we're going to test bar 29. If for some reason we break out, and we might even test the 29 high, but we never got the breakout. We just simply at the end of the day bought and underneath the moving average for the second time, and then reach the target, which is 29. So a lot of trading range price action, a lot of limit order market trading, basically a lot of scalping. Anyone who tried to swing this with maybe stop here, right? Maybe they bought here. The risk is big, right? So they're looking for at least that, but that never happened. Market, look, we're making big ups, right? I'm sorry, big down, big up. Here's a big up, big down, big up. I mean, what is going on here? Well, that's trading range trading, right? Bull flags are failing at the highs 75% of the time. Bear flags are failing at the lows, same as the bull flags at the top of the trading range. So you have a trading range trading, expect market to reverse and close the gaps, right? So there was a gap here, they closed it. There was a gap here, bears closed it, right? Basically limit order buyers waiting at the moving average underneath the moving average is always in short here, turned always in long once again, but you are in a trading range. So all in all, is because it's the trading range trading, so the open of the day becomes magnet. So I expected market to reverse and get to the open of the day, which we did. We even got above it, but it's not with strong bull bars. We had 2 consecutive bars here, but that's about it. So we got a leg 1 and a leg 2, and leg 2 seems to be failing. So tomorrow is we have market has a doji, and so it's indecision, and we're at the top. I did say we're probably going to test the Thursday's low. I'm sorry, we're probably gonna test. No, I didn't say that. Actually, I said that on here, which was the hourly chart. I said is when the market opened, so we had a bull bar and a bear bar. When bears go up, actually bulls actually pushed us higher. I said it's a doji, so it's a trading range bar, probably sellers above, and we're going to come down and test this hour, which is, it was 11:30 close. I said we're going to test that hour's low, and we test that hour's low. We came down a little bit, and then the buyers showed up, and last couple of hours were bullish. So tomorrow we could keep buying, and the goal is to test the last week's high, which is right here. Now we could test the last week's high and then come back down, or we're going to become very bullish. Or tomorrow we're going to start selling. We're going to test the moving average, and we're going to come down and test the buy zone. Buyers could be right here. However, on the hourly, I do have a support resistance flip here. It's right now is bulls are trying to buy and continue to go higher. If we somehow reverse back and break this trend line, market can finally start to sell in here. So this week we have a lot of Fed members speaking. They're actually, I think Thursday we have Jerome Powell will speak. So everything's going into Thursday. I think we're going to pick up volatility sometime around Thursday and Friday once again as we get closer to the end of the month. We do have a doji on the daily, so it's indecision, and market tomorrow could come down from here. It is doji, but it is also a bear close. Okay, so it's a couple of tick. It's a bear close. So if we start to sell tomorrow, we're definitely that's gonna be double top. That'll be the neckline. Bears want to come down and test these lows. If we end up becoming bullish, then we're gonna probably test the September 19 high. So it's very interesting. Because it was a trading range day, we ended up closing at the moving average. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is not my live day, but I'm going to be on Discord. So I'll be posting my charts and targets and entries on Discord. But I'll be back in the trade room on Wednesday morning. All right. Bye, everyone. See you tomorrow on Discord.